What are your thoughts, Laura?
You just basically said my thoughts.
Did I?
Hey guys, I'm Laura and I'm a senior workday consultant here at Focus Cloud, and I'm joined by
Chris Zinanos, I'm the SAP sales lead here at Focus on SAP.
So today we're going to be going over some lies you've heard about recruitment.
Okay, so yeah, I've heard this before, and roles do need to be advertised, but I think as specialist recruiters in our niche areas, we build up our talent pools over time, so we already know people, and in some respects we can go straight to market without the need to advertise.
Not true. I think top companies always look for top talent. There's never a right or wrong time to hire. I joined in the middle of the pandemic, for example, at Focus Cloud. So there was a lot of people letting people go, being put on furlough. We did pretty well for it. So,
Agreed.
Myth.
It's not exactly true, but ultimately computers do aid us in our day-to-day. I mean, our database sits on a computer. The tools that we use, like LinkedIn and other job boards and IT services, are all computer-based. However, ultimately, we do have to speak to people.
It's all about relationship building. I think, calling somebody up and understanding more about their skill set and personality adds more credibility than just sort of searching someone on LinkedIn and sending the CV over. So
It's all about that human touch.
then I could just touch Chris like this.
Yes and no, but ultimately, every recruiter needs to give feedback, and I think as an organisation we do. But as it's such a fast-paced environment and industry, that things can be missed by human error. But ultimately, we don't want to burn bridges, so it's very important we give feedback to all candidates.
True.
Perks definitely help, but I think ultimately it's way more than that, right? At the end of the day, career progression is really important, coupled with training that you receive, and since working here at Focus, it's just unreal and unparalleled in terms of the support that you get and the training just for your career progression. So it goes way beyond the perks, and I think outside of that, some of the things that we have in place, like our incentives, I think they're really good as well.
Yeah, there's definitely companies out there, I think, that sort of home in on your ping pong tables, your beer fridges, or your pool tables, and they think that that's the culture and that's a great company to work for. But take all that away, what is the company? There's a lot more to it.
It does happen, but I would say that it's a very small minority of recruiters that do that, and unfortunately give the rest of us a bad name. And I'd say here at Focus, we pride ourselves on building relationships with people and ultimately building that on a solid foundation of trust. So it's completely unethical.
Waste of our time, it's a waste of the candidate's time. I feel like when you work for quite an established recruitment agency or niche recruiter, there's no point.
No,
We've
exactly.
already got established relationships, and that's how we want to carry on. I don't know. I think yes and no, because
Yeah, agreed.
I think if it's a very specific job ad, German speaking, you wouldn't apply for it if you were just Spanish. You could have not all the recruitment experience, but you could fit in well with the company culture. You can't train culture, but you could train skills.
It's a tough one, because when we write our adverts, if it's a very specific job, we'll try and be as specific as possible, but at the same time we want to make it inclusive for as many people to be able to apply. But if it is just saying language requirement, well, you need it, otherwise you won't be able to do the job ultimately. So yes and no.
But then saying that, there has been times where there has been a language requirement, but the person has got the exact skill set aside from the language.
True.
And then the client will be like, oh, actually,
bit more flexible,
the skill set's more important here. So
I think at the end of the day, if you find an advert you think you're suitable for, skills-wise, and maybe you're missing something, it's best to apply and reach out to the recruiter. And I think if they see something, they will reach out to you either way and have that discussion with you to explore it.
Well, no. I mean, I think we've definitely got a better name for ourselves now.
Yeah, I agree.
I think, 4 or 5 years ago, you used to hear a lot of slander to the recruitment consultant.
Yeah, if a recruiter calls you, you don't want to talk to them.
Yeah.
But I think now it's totally different. People can see the added value ultimately.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. So, yeah, lie. Thanks so much for watching, guys.
Those were some lies about recruitment.
Let us know what you think in the comments section.
Tune in next time.
See you later.